I'm sorry, my mic wasn't on. Uh-oh.
First, you come into my house, take my spot as the cute youngest child, and take all the attention from my parents. And now this, I offered you my hand in friendship, and you attacked me. You must pay recompense for your actions.
Oh. I see how this is going. He's gonna scratch him back. I know it.
No, stop. Just calm down. Don't do it. My parents tried to stop me, but it was too late. I reached out and...
Oh. Look at Mini Bryson. Look at him. Look at him in the corner feeling embarrassed. It's okay, Bryson. I feel embarrassed too. Okay, let's continue.
Tried to stop me, but it was too late. I reached out and scratched him back. He began to cry, and my parents put me in timeout. Little did Brenner know, his pain had just begun. Okay, in all seriousness, I felt really bad for what I did. Even now, I still regularly apologize to Brenner about it. But he can't even remember it, so he doesn't...
Oh, stairs, I know what's... Is he gonna fall, or...
Dude, that was 17 years ago. Can you just move on? I forgive you, okay? Thank you. I love...
I keep on getting hurt like a lot. Like one time when I was going to the bathroom, this one flippin' wire literally tripped me, and my arms was on my back, and I was on the ground lying there. That was painful. Like I couldn't even move my arm. It felt like a dead arm. Alright, back to video. My bro, 18.
So glad I could get that off my chest.
Wait, what? Bryson, you monster. You monster. Bat.
Remember in my pain video where my brother Brody slammed the door in my fingers?
Yeah, I didn't record that
though. That experience runs in the family.
Oh.
Brody walked through a door as a young Brenner was sticking his fingers in
This is...
Brody slammed the door again.
I heard it coming. I flippin' heard it coming.
Brenner's fingers bent every which way.
Like...
If I had a nickel for every time I slammed a sibling's fingers in the door, I'd have 2 nickels. That isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Luckily, Brenner...
Are you serious? Why would you do that, Brody? You can pay the price. I'm sorry.
His fingers didn't break, and the doctors fixed him up. Feel better soon, buddy, and don't get into any more trouble. I will make no such promises. One time, me and Brenner were playing tag, and rather than be tagged by me, he jumped into a busy street and a car barely avoided him. I guess Brenner was more willing to die than lose a tag.
Wow.
Would you rather die a terrible death or... Definitely death. Wait. The other option. I genuinely don't know why he is so accident prone, but this next story was no accident.
Wait, can I show you guys son? Hold on, wait.
Whee!
I forgot the video was paused. So replay.
It was no accident. You know how sometimes your mom has a really good friend, so she decides to make you hang out with her friend's children, but you don't like
What
them?
the?
Yeah. When I was younger, my mom sent me and Brenner to play with the neighbor kids, Jake and Steve.
What? What? Stupid kid. What? Look at this man, bro. Look at him. Look at this man.
Her friends.
Oh, sorry. What the heck, bro? Bro, what? Whoa.
Come here,
But,
Brenner, I
bro.
want to show you something. Brenner
Bro.
walked up to him. Steven grabbed his hand.
Oh, I knew it. He was gonna grab like a dangerous weapon. He's gonna grab a knife or cut off the fingers. I don't know, but let's find out. Comment what you know.
Reached into his pocket and pulled out a pair of
Oh no, I can't do the CC no more.
scissors and started cutting Brenner.
I like the animation. I like the younger like brothers animation. Shout out to you, Bryson. But look at this savage.
Stop! I ran over to them to check on Brenner. His fingers were bleeding
Oh,
and
but
he
go. Yo.
was crying. I slapped the scissors out of Steven's hand and grabbed
Nah. No. Prove the neighbor boy. Like, bro. And he's still smiling. Bruh. 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 Bruh.
by the arm and forced him inside to his mom. Hey, Steven just cut Brenner's fingers with scissors. Oh, Steven. What? That's it? I was shocked.
My
Call
mom
my
would
mom
just.
right now so she can pick us up. We're leaving. We left and Brenner's fingers healed just fine. But still, that reaction from the mom was not okay.
Oh wait.
Luckily, I never had to go to that place again. Reminds me of another time Brody was really young and another boy was.
Oh my god.
My mom took the kid to his mom and told her that his son was hitting Brody, and all she did was say, "Soft hands, Hunter." I mean, come on, soft hands? How about punishing your kid for hitting a stranger?
I'll throw him out the window.
You know how to discipline children? Here, I'll show you how it's done. A lot of Brenner's injuries were caused by him wanting to grow up fast and keep up with his older brother. For example,
Yay!
my turn.
Bryson just makes training wheels on.
Bruh. Did you see Bryson's little bro? The idiot.
His bike, so neither do I.
Well, yeah. Again with the stairs, bro. Was there a hole? My turn. Breakins next. I've seen this on YouTube. Kid does a backflip and break his neck. What happened next is shocking. Bop! What was that crack, bro?
But one time, Brenner tried to set a trend that the other brothers would follow.
What the?
Consequences were
Small,
This next story is
small, medium, big,
honestly
big.
still surprised that Brenner survived this. It was bad. In our
Ah, yeah.
basement, we had a tall exercise machine.
Oh.
Brenner decided that he wanted to climb it and jump off
What?
onto our
No, he's done.
However, this time it went horribly
He,
wrong. Brenner
look at
pushed
the
big
pipe,
bag
bro.
close to machine,
The
climbed up, and jumped
bottom of
headfirst
the
with the same regard
pipe.
for his life that a Minecraft player has when seeing one block of water at the bottom.
R.I.P.
Part of the beanbag covered the exercise bench, which extended out, hiding the big metal part underneath. Brenner thought that since there was part of the beanbag there, it would be soft, but his head slammed through the beanbag into the metal.
Wait, why's my YouTube thing green? I'm so sorry for your brother, Bryson. I'm so sorry about it.
His forehead wide open.
Yep, that's what I would do.
Mom and Brittany came running into Brenner crying with blood all over him. They freaked freaked out and dashed him out of the house to take him to the hospital. I only caught a glimpse of him as they ran out, but I could tell it was bad.
Oh.
Brittany and Mom later told me that they could see Brenner's skull through the gash in his head. My dad sent me to a friend's house so they could watch me while my parents took care of Brenner. I remember sitting on their stairs, terrified that I'd never see Brenner again. God, please hear my prayer. If you make Brenner be okay, I promise I'll never be mean to him again.
Imagine.
At the hospital, since Brenner was so accident-prone, they kept pointing to cuts on his head that were from previous shenanigans. Is this cut old or new? Is this cut old or new? Is this old or new? Finally, my sister was like, "This! The gaping gash on his forehead! That is new! Forget the rest of it! Fix that!" Somehow the doctors patched him up. I think they even had a plastic surgeon involved in fixing his head.
What the?
When I next saw Brenner, he was up on his feet with 25 stitches in his head.
Wow.
But he was okay. Phew! I thought you were gonna die, Brenner. I'm so glad you're okay.
Oh.
Anyway. Brenner still has a massive scar across his forehead. Thanks to the doctors, he was okay. Brenner, can you please calm down on the injuries? You're gonna die if you're not careful. It's not hard to die. I can do it like right now.
Oh, he's gonna fall down the stairs or fly a height.
But like number 2, another time a young Brenner was using the bathroom and found a bottle of painkillers on the countertop. They were coated in a sugary glaze to make it go down easily.
No.
So Brenner took the pills one by one and sucked on them till they
Hey,
ran
yo.
out.
That's actually a bit. Alright, anyways, back to video.
Then spat them out. He did this
God.
over and over and over, and from sucking on
He's
the pills, he got
gonna.
sick and passed out. I'm tired.
Oh.
My mom discovered Brenner unconscious on the bathroom floor, surrounded by pills. And once again, the doctors proved why it's good to go to college. Not for me, though, but as for you guys, good for you. I don't know how they saved him, honestly. I don't really know how doctors work. For all I know, they could have removed all of Brenner's blood, which was tainted with drugs, thrown it away, then pumped
Oh.
I don't know. Another time, he swallowed a bunch
Oh
of
my
coins,
God.
and again, my parents rushed him to the hospital where he was x-rayed to show a pile of coins in his stomach. They told my poor parents... Surrounded by pills. What? And once again, the doctors proved why it's good to
It
go
was
to college.
the lag.
Not for me, though. But as for you guys, good for you. I don't
Yeah.
know how they saved him, honestly. I don't really know how doctors work. For all I know, they could have removed all of Brenner's blood, which was tainted with
That
drugs,
picture,
thrown it
bro.
away, then pumped him up with fresh blood. I don't know. Another time, he swallowed a bunch of coins, and way more disgusting. Honestly, with how often Brenner visited the hospital, I'm surprised they didn't have a special section of the hospital just for him. This next story is surprisingly the only time that Brenner has ever broken a bone. You would think at this point that he would have no bones left because of how often he gets hurt, but nope, he still has bones. My family has a small motorcycle that we call Big Bertha. It's fun to ride around.
Wait,
though.
I
It has
heard
no
about
suspension.
that, bro.
It is 2 wheels and a motor. That's it. One day, Brenner was driving it, and despite knowing the Big Bertha had no suspension, he decided to ride it off a curb. The bike bounced, Brenner swerved and lost control, and he went head over handlebars.
Yo, one time, that happened to me. My arm was, like, on the back, and when I fell on the ground. Yeah, that happened to me, but my arm was dead for a bit. Now it's good. It's good. Yo, that face.
He landed on his arm and totally snapped his wrist. One hospital trip later, Brenner had a cast. He wanted his cast to be unique, so he asked me to paint it to look like Thanos' gauntlet. So I got the paint out and painted it as best I could to look like the gauntlet. It looked pretty cool in my opinion, but then later Brenner's arm got itchy. The doctors told him that his arm would be itchy at first, but that if he ignored it, the itchiness would go away. They also specifically told him to leave the cast alone and to not shove anything into the cast to try and scratch his itch. However, the itch got the better of Brenner, so without consulting anyone, he grabbed Brody's glasses and started shoving the long end into his cast in an attempt to scratch his itch. He pulled the glasses out.
Yo, that happened to me. One time when I was trying to grab the remote under the bed, it like slided away from me, and that got me so triggered, bro.
Only to realize that the little rubber covering had slipped off and it was now stuck in the cast. Determined to scratch his itch and recover the rubber cover, Brenner somehow removed all of the soft wrappings underneath the cast, leaving only the hard outer shell. Brenner had scratched his itch and was satisfied. Then Mom walked in and saw what Brenner had done.
This video
Went
is
back to
long,
the
so
hospital and explained the situation.
grab some
Can you
popcorn.
imagine being a doctor and setting someone up with a nice cast to help them heal, and the next thing you know, they ruined it?
I feel like the maid. I just cleaned up this mess. Can we keep it clean for 10 minutes?
He had to cut off his Thanos cast and make another one for him. Brenner got home and asked me to paint his new cast. No, I spent a lot of time painting that last one and you ruined it. How do I know you won't ruin it again?
Come on, man, just paint it again.
Why should I be penalized because of your sloppiness?
So Brenner went around wearing a lame blue cast rather than a cool Thanos cast. A few months later, the doctors took off the cast and they realized that Brenner's arm had healed crooked. It was literally like a 15-degree angle. My mom pointed this out and the doctor said, yeah, well, it's within the range of crookedness that we consider to be acceptable, so we're just gonna leave it like that.
What?
What?
No.
That's easy for you to say. You're not the one who has to live with a crooked arm.
Oh.
Fix his arm and
Yo,
do it right this time.
yo. If your arm is like that, you have to wait for it. You have to like break the arm, bro. Again.
So the doctors explained that in order to fix it, they would have to re-break Brenner's arm, angle it correctly, and recast it.
What?
Do it.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Hold them down.
Wait, no.
R.I.P., bro. R.I.P. Oh.
So they did that, and Brenner's arm.
Hold on.
Oh, we're using QuickBooks for a lot more than accounting.
What about integrated time tracking?
Yep, surely it doesn't have built-in.
Bah.
So they did that, and Brenner's arm eventually healed correctly, but not without pain. Now you would think that after breaking his arm on Big Bertha, the Brenner would never touch that thing again, right? Nope. Let me tell you one last story. One day, me and Brenner got bored and decided to go for a ride. Him on Big Bertha and me on my go-kart. We chased each other around a parking lot, but then I thought, how can I make racing around more interesting? And my mind went to my favorite racing game, Mario Kart. You know, the game where you destroy your enemies by throwing items at them. So I decided to drive by Brenner and throw my flip-flops at him. We went back and forth throwing flip-flops at each other like green shells for some time. Then I zoomed by and got a good flip-flop strike on Brenner, and he wanted to retaliate with something stronger. He grabbed a big tree branch and drove towards me. He swung the branch and I swerved out of the way. But the branch was so heavy that swinging it threw Brenner off balance. He swerved and flew over the handlebars once more.
Again? Freaking again?
Brenner was scraped and bruised, but luckily nothing broke. And he finally learned his lesson, and he doesn't drive Big Bertha anymore. But I do.
Bye-bye.
Here we are at the end of the video, and yet that's not even all of Brenner's injuries. But if I keep talking about them, this video is going to be 30 minutes long, and at that time, he'll probably injure himself again. Let's quickly get through some last stories. Lightning round. We visited a janky aquarium that let you swim with sharks, and a bamboo shark bit Brenner's finger. Brenner went to a trampoline park, attempted a stupid trick, and landed on his head and had to wear a neck brace for a few weeks. Brenner and Brody went kayaking. Brody tried to splash Brenner with the paddle, but it skipped off the water, slammed into Brenner's face, and cracked his front teeth. A car almost backed over him as a child, but he hung onto the bumper while being dragged, and my sister stopped the car to save him. His friend accidentally shot him in the forehead with a BB gun, and his forehead still has a dent. In conclusion, Brenner's guardian angel is built different, because she has saved Brenner more times than I can count. And as much as I make fun of him, I am grateful for that. As he has grown, I think he has gotten a little less accident prone. Let's hope it keeps going in that direction, because I'm pretty sure he has used up all of his 9 lives. God has sent his soul back to the living world so many times at this point that if Brenner shows up there again, God might just say, "Oh, forget it," and keep him. Well, hey, it could be worse. At least his soul is going to heaven.
Good, thank you for watching this.